In this example, the 420 at Goodwood is selected within Hedger Pro, and this is the screen as it opens with my current criteria have selected. Now, Hedger Pro is a brilliant tool for drilling through horse racing data, but if you see, I've just clicked on the box on the left hand side and opened up this menu. Now what this does, it allows you to customize what you actually see on the screen so you can view everything at a glance. So if you're working quickly throughout the day, or you're setting up a strategy to run over the entire day, you see what you want to see. You can see there I've got number of runs, which I've just deselected. Number of wins of successful hedges, you can deselect that. If that's not data that you're using as part of your strategy, you can customize everything so you only see what you want to see on the screen at a given time. So this makes it a lot simpler, and when you are building a strategy, you want everything just to be nice, neat, and really just hands-on. So that's one setting that you can use within Hedger Pro to make life a little bit simpler for yourself. Now, in addition to customizing the screen, if you click on the settings, you can actually filter the information so you only see what you want to see. So there you can see I've selected same surface, and you see that the horses that have ran on the same surface, only data becomes visible for those horses. Any that have had the same jockey, only data becomes available and visible that have had the same jockey. So from a filtering perspective, again, very useful. Now you can also hide if there's no stats. So you can see that reduces the number of runners in this race to 4. So there's no stats for the horse that's been eliminated there, which obviously if you take this off, you can see becomes available again. This is just another useful filtering criteria available with Hedger Pro. Now, expanding on this, you can create a shortlist. Now, what you do is you click on the shortlist, you put in your name, whatever you want to call the shortlist, update it. You have to actually refresh the browser for it to become available, which I'll do now. You can see that when the browser is refreshed, on the left hand side, the shortlist I've created has now become available. Now if I click on this, it'll open up the criteria I have set up in the shortlist, so everything is immediately available for me to see. So there's my criteria set up within the shortlist. If I click show all, you see a vast amount of options there available that I can set up. So if I want to put a minimum PAE, I can set that in, set it to whatever figure I like, in this instance 4, click update, and it'll only show me horses with a minimum PAE of 4, and in this instance a max odds of 10. So that criteria is now set in place. If I close that, you can see what that's done for me. If I click refresh, which I'll do now, and then for my specific shortlist criteria, I'll have my minimum PAE and my max odds all there at a glance. So all but one horse there, you can see that the max odds are 10. One of them is just over, which you can see is 10.72. So it's roughly there and thereabouts that it'll create that filtering criteria. So from an at a glance setup point of view, brilliant. It gives you the information that you want to see immediately. You can create a screen using the customization options that only gives you the data that you're specifically looking for. You can go to the settings, you can add in race criteria, you can hide data that you don't want to see so you're not distracted or overfaced, which is useful. Brilliant, in fact, that you have all this information at your fingertips. You haven't got to whiz through one of these well-known websites. You really can just tick the boxes and there it is for you. Looking at the bigger picture though, you can see the potential to actually create systems with Hedger Pro that can run fully automated with this data. There's a shed load of information that you have available here within Hedger Pro. If we can filter through and create our own strategies, my strategies specifically that I run on a daily basis, that I have to translate into specific guides, online trading material, Instead, as you can see in this example, I'm just ticking boxes: made, clear, lead. I'll be able to provide strategies to my members that you can just use Hedger Pro, select the criteria, leave it to run, and it'll actually place the trades, back bets, lay bets, lay to back, back to lay, in play. However we decide to run it, with the different strategies that we'll have in operation, you can have your shortlist set up for the strategies. There'll be an option within the software at this point, and you can just run them fully automated. You set your stake, you can even set a target percentage to stop at a profit, and over the day it will place your bets and trades, and when it reaches your profit point it'll stop. Or you can just have it so it places all the trades for you, come what may. And you can see here in the advanced slip that you'll have your minutes to post. You've got a target stop loss now, which the developer is actually working in, and yeah, you'll be able to place all your trades in and just leave it to do its thing, which is fantastic, because this software is designed to be a brilliant tool to find opportunities, but to take it from being a brilliant tool that gives you these that gives you the edge when it comes to actually identifying horses that will perform well in a race, or got a good chance of moving in odds pre-race, or even drifting out. So you can capitalize on this information. To actually have that, so you can set up your criteria and just leave it to run, is the next logical step with the software. It's brilliant to do hands-on. A lot of people prefer to do that, but if you have got a working strategy that you'll find over time that's consistently performing for you, why not leave that to run and do its thing? So that will be an option. And I know Nigel is working with a few other people as well with this software to integrate new data, which is also very exciting, and I'll give you more information on that as it comes. But from my perspective, I will now start integrating the strategies that require this kind of approach, trading specifically, and this type of data, to build new strategies around Hedger Pro. And I'll also be working with Nigel on a remote betting and trading system as well, which is great, because then it means that I can actually place the bets and trades on your behalf, which a lot of people are interested in. And again, I'll go into more information about this in a later post, but I just wanted to give you an example of what's in the pipeline and how you can customize Hedger Pro to run it in a much tidier way. So thanks for watching. Any questions, drop me an email. Thank you.